Welcome to the broadcast of news across Nigeria on Sun TV, the pulse of the nation. You can also follow us on Facebook at Sun TV and on YouTube at Sun TV Live. Now the major headlines. Ondo State Deputy Speaker and Majority Leader resign. New leaders appointed. Report has it that ISWAP launches major offense in northeastern Nigeria, expanding their regional reach. And Osun State sues federal government over withheld local government allocations. My name is Messenger, and now the news in full. Ondo State House of Assembly's Deputy Speaker, Mr. Abayomi Akinrutan, Ileja Constituency 1, and the Majority Leader, Mr. Ogunmuloye Owo Constituency 1, both from the ruling All Progressive Congress, have resigned. The resignations were announced during Tuesday's plenary session led by the Speaker, Olumide Olajide Arukonta, attributed his resignation to political power-sharing arrangements within the state. Following this, Mr. Ololade Gbegudu Okutupa Constituency 2 was appointed Deputy Speaker, and Mr. Olatunji Osati also State Constituency took over as Majority Leader. Further details to follow. ISWAP has launched its most intense military offensive to date in northeast Nigeria, overruling multiple armed bases and displacing civilians in Borno State. The group's resurgences follows a decline in recent years due to pressure from Nigerian forces and regional allies, but it has now reorganized, adopted advanced tactics, including armed drones and night raids, and expanded its reach into Adama, Cameroon, and beyond. Analysts warn that this escalation reflects a broader regional threat as jihadist movement in West Africa grows increasingly interconnected, exploiting state weaknesses and security gaps. The Osun State government has filed a lawsuit against the federal government and Attorney General of the Federation, Lateef Fagbemi, at the Supreme Court over the alleged withholding of local government allocations. The state claims that funds meant for its 30 local government areas and one area office have not been released for 3 months amid a dispute over local council financial autonomy. Despite this, Governor Ademola Adeleke has continued to pay local government workers' salaries. The opposition APC maintains that only the council chairmen elected in 2022 are legally recognized and should access the withheld funds. No hearing to date has been set. The Bayelsa State chapter of the People's Democratic Party has announced plans to embark on a statewide thank you tour following the re-election of Governor Doye Diri. Acting State Chairman George Tuna revealed that the tour will cover all 105 political wards in the state and is aimed at expressing gratitude to supporters for their loyalty during the 2023 gubernatorial election. Tuna describes Diri's November 11 victory as a strong endorsement of the PDP by the people of Bayelsa. He emphasized that the tour will also serve as a platform to engage with communities on the party's future development agenda and also reinforce its commitment to transparency, inclusive governance, and conservice to the people. Further details of the tour will be announced soon. The Director General of the many communities in urgent needs for food, shelter, and medical care, and also support, in a statement by Dr. Ugochukwu, emphasized the need for swift humanitarian intervention and called on government agencies, international partners, and civil society to aid recovery efforts. The PCR reaffirmed its commitment to peace, stability, and human security in the wake of the disaster. The Association of Ekiti State Traditional Chieftaincy title holders has endorsed Governor Biodun Oyebanji for re-election in the 2026 gubernatorial race, citing his impactful governance across infrastructure, education, healthcare, and agriculture. At their annual meeting in Ado-Ekiti, the chairman, High Chief Oluwole Ogunsokin, praised Oyebanji's leadership, especially his free healthcare initiative for senior citizens. The endorsement motion moved by Chief Agbonagbe highlighted the importance of continuity to sustain ongoing development. In response, Governor Ibanji expressed gratitude, reaffirmed his commitment to good governance and urged the chiefs to maintain peace as election approaches. The National Onions Producers, Processors and Marketers Association of Nigeria has arrested a suspect, Jafaru, from Kano State for allegedly possessing counterfeit onion seeds. NOPP man President Alhaji Aliu Isa, speaking in Sokoto, said the proliferation of fake seed has caused major financial losses to farmers. He revealed that the association, working with security agency, is intensifying efforts to curb the spread and prosecute offenders. The seeds are undergoing testing in collaboration with the Sokoto Agricultural Development Project and the National Horticultural Research Institute. Depending on the results, legal action may follow. Issa emphasized the group's commitment to protecting genuine farmers and restoring confidence in the onions value chain. Jafaru denied distributing the seed. Trust Limited, a strategic partner of the Nigerian Premier Football League, has expressed deep condolences to Kano State government and the Kano State Sports Commission following a tragic motor accident that killed over 20 athletes and officials returning from the National Sport Festival, Gateway Games 2024. GTI's head of media, Andrew Ejikuba, described the loss as monumental for Kano and the nation, mourning the death of the promising athletes and extending sympathies to bereaved families while praying for the recovery of the injured. Ogun State plans to open alternative roads across the Ijebu initiative on May 30, 2025 in Ward 9 in Dokwa East local government area. During the event in Ogonoko community, he distributed food and cash grants to 1,000 residents from the local and neighboring communities. The program supports President Bola Tinubu's Renewed Hope initiative and Governor Sheriff Owovori's More Agenda. Okoro thanked government officials for backing the initiative and urged continued community support for ongoing development projects, including the emergency construction of the Iderede Okonkwo Road through the NDDC. The Northeast Development Commission officially handed over 7 completed projects to the Yobe State government and also inaugurated its new state office in the Maturu. The project, commissioned by Minister of Regional Development Uba Maigari Amadu during a 2-day visit, include the NEDC office, a lecture theatre and a state-of-the-art auditorium at the Yobe State University, along with boreholes, streetlights, ICT centers, and a mega school in various local government areas. Governor May Malabuni, represented by the Secretary of the State Government, highlighted a 7-point intervention plan announced by the minister, focusing on stabilization, school renovations, youth training in solar panel, fabrication, healthcare improvements, drug storage, upgrades, advanced medical facilities, and a major food security project targeting 5,000 hectares per state across the northeastern region. The Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Olufemi Oluyede, has relocated to Makurdi, Benue State, to address the escalating violence from the suspected headers and militia group targeting innocent villagers. Arriving from Abuja with senior army officials, the Kwaz is set to assess the security situation on basis to boost morale. He will also visit affected communities to reassure residents of the Army's commitment to protecting lives and properties. Recent attacks in Gwa West and Apa local government areas have resulted in at least 43 deaths, with gunmen employing advanced weapons in what may describe as ethnic cleaning. General Oluyede expressed disaffection with the ongoing killings and may reorganize command structures to register for approval, invest in teacher training, and prioritize student welfare, assuring government support through resources and partnership. Representatives of private and community schools owners praised the move, highlighting their role as major employers and contributors to reducing out-of-school children in the state. The policy is currently in draft form and will be with stakeholders' feedbacks. Let's take a brief commercial break. Don't change the channel. We'll be right back with more exciting updates on Super Media Television.
Are you a businessman or woman? Do you need loan to grow your business? At Taraba Business Development Center, we offer both business and personal loan with flexible repayment plan. We are located in different parts of Taraba State. Jalingo branch, opposite Civil Service Commission, 183 Amarua Way, 090-3134-4333. Zing branch, Zenith Bank agent beside College of Education, Zing, 070-3125-2559.
When a tanker bearing fuel falls or an underground pipe bearing fuel bursts, what do? Scooping fuel in your bucket or running far away from impending fire? You have a few seconds to take the wisest decision. Walk away? No, that is not enough. Shift? No, that is not enough. Stay there and gist and take shots with your phone? That is madness. Run. Yes, run away. Yes, your life depends on your action. The flames come suddenly, unexpected but uncontrollable. Why? Fuel is highly inflammable. Why? It just requires a spark to set off a ravaging inferno.
Resource Innovations, Honorable Shonzin James Bernard, on behalf of the Ministry, wish to inform the general public that from now onward and as part of our ongoing commitment to maintaining a clean and sustainable environment, the Ministry of Waste Management and Resource Innovations frowns at the way citizens of the state don't keep their immediate environment clean, dump waste indiscriminately across the state like in the gutters, thereby blocking drainages and waterways, causing flooding. It is on this regard that I wish to communicate some significant changes and regulations that will take effect immediately. 1. Keep your immediate surrounding clean. Take responsibility of waste generated by you. Package your waste properly to be taken to certified dump sites. Avoid dumping waste in gutters and waterways. Participate in community cleanup initiatives. 2. The ministry have reintroduced sanitary inspectors who, together with enforcement team, will be deployed to conduct regular inspections throughout the state. They will assess compliance levels and provide guidance to those who may need assistance with proper waste disposal practices. Please cooperate with them. 3. Activities of private waste managers in the state have been banned forthwith until an appropriate operational permit are obtained from the Ministry of Waste Management and Resource Innovations. 4. Illegal dumping of waste by any private waste managers shall henceforth attract a fine of 350,000 naira only and their utility truck confiscated. 5. Illegal dumping of waste by an individual shall henceforth attract a fine of 150,000 naira only. 6. Cleanliness starts from your home. Be a part of the solution and not part of the pollution. If you can't clean up your surroundings, then don't make it dirty. 1. Who maintains cleanliness keep away diseases. Follow cleanliness to kill tomorrow diseases. Together, we can create a cleaner, greener, and healthier Taraba. Announcer, Philibus Daniel Adamu, Permanent Secretary. The Honorable Commissioner, Ministry of Waste.
When a tanker bearing fuel falls or an underground pipe bearing fuel bursts, what do? Scooping fuel in your bucket or running far away from impending fire? You have a few seconds to take the wisest decision.
Welcome back. The initiative has called on stakeholders to support Governor Abdurrahman Abdulrazak in harnessing the full potential of Kwara State. In a statement making the governor's 6th anniversary in office, Adewumi praised Abdulrazak's investment in educational infrastructure, teachers, training, and curriculum reform that has improved literacy rates and access to quality education. He also highlighted healthcare advancements, including facility expansion and enhanced services, contributing to better health outcome. Adewumi commended the administration's commitment in accountability, transparency, and anti-corruption efforts, urging residents and stakeholders to collaborate in building a prosperous, inclusive, and resilient Kwara State. The former Abia State Governor and Senator Orji Uzor Kalu has accused Nigerian political elites of supporting Boko Haram to undermine President Bola Tinubu's administration. Speaking on Channels Television's Politics Today, Kalu claimed the terrorist group resurgence is politically motivated, orchestrated by power-hungry politicians, wealthy business people, and senior civil servants, using terrorism as a tool against Tinubu, similar to past governments. In celebration of Eid el-Kabir, Ahmed Umar Farouk, Managing Director of the Nigerian Airspace Management Agency, donated 100 rams to the Kebbi State APC leadership. The donation was presented by political stalwart Ibrahim Rabiu to APC Zonal Vice Chairman Bashar Matawalin Bunza and Bernie Kebbi. Farouk said the gesture reflects the Prophet Muhammad's spirit of benevolence during festive periods and aimed to foster goodwill among party members. The APC leadership, represented by Matawalin Bunza, thanked the donor, praising his generosity and highlighting Governor Nasir Idris' role in Kebbi's economic progress. The Kano state government has expressed its readiness to strengthen partnership with European Union in education, renewable energy, and other sectors vital to human development. Governor Abba Yusuf made the remark on Tuesday while receiving EU ambassador to Nigeria and ECOWAS Gontia Mingnot at the government house in Kano. Yusuf praised the EU for choosing Kano to host the first ever study in European Fair in Africa, reviewing it as a sign of confidence in the state's potential. He highlighted progress made in various sectors over the past 2 years and sought EU support for the state's development plan. Gnot said the visit aimed to explore collaboration opportunities in education, digital economy, and youth development, with plans to visit EU-funded projects and engage stakeholders on youth initiatives. That's all for the edition of News Across Nigeria from Sun TV.